Oh, what up, y'all? I'm back with another video. I was just looking at a couple of posts from a couple of people that are posting on social media, and of course they're posting their business, they're posting their lives on social media, and I got to hating a little bit. No, let me stop. I don't hate on anybody because I don't have to, but I did want to speak to y'all about those of you who actually do view everyone else's lives, and the first thing you do is get salty. Yes, you, the person viewing this video right now. I know sometimes you look at everyone else's lives and you see them living it up. Is that not right? Everyone shows you their best side on social media, and you actually believe that they are living this life of travel, this lavish life, this life of luxury, this life of great things and possibilities, these great opportunities that everyone seems to have. Everyone is living a great life. Well, let me ask you this. Then who's living a bad life? Who's struggling right now? Who's doing bad right now? Who's unable to pay their bills right now? Who doesn't have any food in their fridge right now? Who doesn't have money to put gas in their cars right now? Who can't send their kids to school right now? Who can't buy clothing for their kids right now? If everyone is living these lavish lives and everyone are buying all these gifts and everyone's receiving all these gifts, everyone's taking all these trips across seas, taking trips to the Bahamas, taking trips to the islands, then who's struggling right now? Well, I'll tell you who's struggling. You are. Yeah. You want to know why you're struggling? It's probably because instead of doing something with yourself, instead of doing something with your life, you're busy looking at everyone else's posts. You're busy looking at everyone else's lives. You're busy watching everyone else live their lives. And you wonder why yours is not living up to the possibilities that it can. You're not living up to the possibility of having that great life that you imagined when you were younger, or you imagined 5 years ago. Because what's the number one question people are always asked? Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? And what do people usually say? I see myself taking vacations. I see myself taking trips. I see myself flying across seas. I see myself rich. I see myself with money. I see myself wealthy. I see myself in a big house. I see myself pushing a nice car. All these great things that people seem to want within the next 5 years, but then 5 years goes by and guess what you're doing? Yeah, you're doing exactly that. You're watching everyone else live their lives. You're watching everyone else post and life just pass you by. Well, I am here to tell you that you need to stop it, because when you are looking at everyone else live their lives, guess what's happening? Time is passing you by. The time that you could be making up, the time that you could be taking to make sure that you're living a better life, to make sure that you're living a life like the one you imagine, like the lives that you see on social media. Because I've told y'all before, social media is not real. Social media is fake. Everyone is living this lavish life. Everyone is living it up. Everyone is enjoying their lives. But in silence, in secret, when no one's around, they are crying. And you're probably one of those people too. And you will look at someone's post, right? And you will start hating secretly. I know, deep down inside, you start hating. That's why people will tell you, do not tell everyone your moves. Don't tell people your next move. Don't tell people what you're doing, because that person that you think is looking at your post, that person that even hits that like button, you really think they're cheering you on? No, they're not. That's why they will throw subtle shots. That's why they will fire shots at you, and you will not even know it. You don't even know what they're congratulating you for. And it is not for doing a great job. It is not for living the life that they want. Because think about it. Who wants you living a better life than them? It's human nature. People hate. Yes, people hate for no reason. It's by default. People were made and born to want to do better than others. Instead of watching you live a great life, instead of watching you accomplish everything that you wanted to accomplish, just like a relationship, just like a marriage. Do you think that you posting your marriage and how great it is making people say, oh, I am so happy for her. I am so happy for him. They are living it up. They are living the life that I want. And I'm just so glad that they are. And I can't have exactly what they're having. I'm single. I can't seem to find a husband. I can't seem to find a wife. I can't seem to stay in a relationship. I can't even seem to land a man. I can't even seem to land a woman. You really think that this person who is watching you be happy in a marriage or in a relationship, you really think they are cheering you on? No, they're not. They are secretly hating. Deep down on the inside, they are secretly hating. They are secretly salty. They do not want to see this because they want to be living that life. They want that partner. They want that person that you're with. Not necessarily the person that you're with, but they want that type of dynamic in their relationships. So they will throw salt. They will throw shade. They may like your post. Yes, they may like your post, but guess what though? They are secretly deep down inside hating and wishing that they were living your life. Now, you might post the new car that you got. You really think those people that hit the like button really like the fact that you just got a new car and they're not pushing the same car, especially if it's a newer model, especially if it's the type of car that you've always wanted, especially if you worked hard and busted your ass to get that car, especially if they are unable to afford said car? You really think these people are actually cheering you on? I'll be real with you. They are not. And they could be family members, they could be friends, they could be co-workers. They don't care. They do not want to see you behind that steering wheel pushing that car, because to them you're showing off. See, that's what social media does. It's mostly people showing off, showing others what they have, showing others their accomplishments. And people do not like that. Deep down inside, when they are by themselves, they do not like that. They are cursing you. I'm here to tell you right now, they're cursing you. They do not want to see you doing better than them. People don't want that. By default, people do not want to see you living a better life than they do, because when that happens, guess what? They start to hate. They start to hate more, and then they start to throw shade. Secretly, they will throw shade. So watch for some of the phrases and some of the words that they say. Like, oh, I like that little car that you got. Like, oh, you have a nice little job. They'll add little in front of it. They'll throw shade in so many different ways that you don't even catch it. And you really think that, oh, this person is congratulating me because they are happy that I am in a great marriage. They're happy that I have a great partner. They're happy that I'm with someone who makes me happy. No. Misery loves company. We know this. I've said this in the past. And if that person is miserable, do you really think they want to see you doing great? That is why you move in silence. Have you not heard that before? Gangsters move in silence, right? So you need to start moving in silence. Do not tell the world everything that you are doing. Do not tell the world your every move. They don't need to know your every move. They don't need to know everything that you've accomplished, because just like you are wishing and hoping to get said things, you are praying to get said things, another person is preying on your downfall. Another person does not want to see you succeed. Another person does not want to see you happy, because by default, they want to be happy. They want to be in your spot. They want to be in your position. So that's why you have those people who will try to drag you down and pull you down right along with them. They do not want to see you doing great, because to be great means that you have worked hard enough to get to that level, to get to a level where they are not, to get to a level where they have not reached, even though they could do the same thing and they can work as hard to get to where you are. But they will not do that. Do you want to know why? Because it's easier for them to hit that like button, hate on your post secretly, and then talk trash about you amongst their friends behind your back when you're not around. But when you're there, they're smiling in your face, they're so happy, they're patting you on your back, and they're congratulating you. Oh, you are doing so well. I am so happy for you. I am glad that you found this person. I'm so happy your marriage is going great. But listen to their tone. Listen to the way that they convey the message, the applause to you. Listen to the way that they look at you, the way that they touch you, their body language. It tells everything. It will tell you exactly how that person really feels about you. Now, you're probably thinking like, damn, when I did get that new car and I told my coworkers, they were a little salty. They were kind of throwing shade and I didn't catch it at the time. Damn, when I got that new house, my family was not so happy for me. They don't even come to visit. They've never even came to the house. I had a housewarming, nobody showed up, just a couple of people, none of my family members showed up. Why do you think that is? It is because secretly they are hating. They don't want to see you do better than them. Again, it's by default. Human beings do not want to see other human beings do better than them. Deep down inside, they will look at you, they will watch your post, they will watch the life that you're living and wish that they were doing that or even better. And so instead of them getting up out their seat, getting up off that couch, getting out of bed, hustling, busting their ass to make it, grinding, doing everything in their power, investing in themselves in order for them to make it, in order for them to strive to be better than you and live a better life than you're living, they would rather do that and hate on you for no damn reason. And it's human nature. By default, people want to see you fail. By default, people want to do better than you. People do not want you to do better than them because it is showing them exactly where they could be, and it's showing them that they haven't worked hard enough to get to where you're at. So remember, you want to move in silence? Do not show everyone what you're doing, because you need to play your cards. And playing your cards means being able to bluff. If you've ever played poker, then you will know. You gotta have a poker face. You gotta be able to bluff. You gotta be able to tell people or show them one hand while you're doing something in the other hand. That is the only way for you to make it. So don't tell everyone your every move. Don't show everyone your every move. You don't have to. Instead of showing them your moves, show them the results. Until next time, it was nice talking to y'all. Hustle, grind, and remember, I don't want to hear about how hard you have it. I want to hear about how hard you're going to work to have it.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.